When we had last left the Spacefarer, their adventures continued inside of the weird, super long mining tunnel, where they eventually came upon the aqueous hematite that they needed and put it inside of a weird thresher mesher machine that analyzed it and provided super cool data that they would use to lift the debt of the person who they sought out. And with the debt gone, they were now given information as to their whereabouts. And the whereabouts were none other than inside of that same super weird, long, strange tunnel inside of the final room. Now it was time to return and see what else await. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we go. Alright. So, we do have to find them, but what is our best way of doing it? Should we just... Can we just pop our map? And then go to... landing area. Huh. Oh, Deep Mines employee exit. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can fast travel to it now. Perfect. Oh my god. Look at this nasty shit. Have we seen this one before? And similarly, last time we saw it, did I also freak out?
Not the
Because
sort
what
of
the
place
fuck?
on which one would settle down.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I also tended to our inventory. I finally made sure Andrasia properly equips the hat and shit that we gave her. You know, been meaning to do that. Okay. I did actually do full S. Yeah, full S inventory management. It's been done. It's been dealt with. Okay, let's get on out and over here. There we go. We don't have, like, respawns or anything, do we? I don't think so. Jesus. Andrasia, is that light coming from you? Oh my god, yeah, look at your hat lighting up. Ugh. Oh. Oh god, okay. Let's see. Yeah, we may be okay. We may be totally fine. Alright, hang on. Don't we have... Where is that one perk for sliding? Which one was that under? It was like gymnastics or something? Yeah. What would we get as our first one? Probably weightlifting. Right. Either that or a point in stealth. Huh. I mean, wellness is kind of fun. That's kind of useful. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this specifies suppressed weapons? I'm assuming that overlaps with laser weapons that have, like... What do you call it? They're not suppressed, but, like... less flashy lasers or whatever it was called. Maybe they were quieted lasers or something. I can't remember what the verbiage was. Okay. Let's head down here into this spooky dooky area. Nothing much. Let's keep the scanner up, I suppose. Just in case there's something. Oh, look at this! There's something going on, dude. I'm telling you, there is something going on. What should I use to shoot this? Oh, can I just melee it? Oh yeah, there we go. Easy. Okay. Good. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think the one question, however, is... Like, now, not only do we have this mystery of how Terramorphs get around, which I feel like we have figured out, but we've got now this new mystery, which is... Oh, fuck, look at all that. Fucking Sarlacc-ass pit. But this new mystery of, like, rapidly advancing Terramorphs.
This could well explain why the site was abandoned. These natural caverns likely were not worth the risk of traversing.
Natural caverns? My god. Okay. Sure. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay. There is actually shit down there. I'm assuming we'll loop around and go... We'll like wind up down there at some point. Got some drink packs. Sterile nanotubes. Apparently we need those for some kind of crafting. Okay. Oh dear lord. Okay. This one is guaranteed to be needed. Which we could do this, and then that. Hopefully we're not making a mistake. We're just kind of going on a fucking wing and a prayer here. Okay, and then we need a threefer. Oh, but we don't have a threefer like that. Uh-oh. We may be getting shit upon. That said we could do this and use a single. Maybe that's the ticket. Okay, and then I think... There we go, nailed it. That's a bunch of fucking trash.
See that before we are discovered.
There we are. Anything else good here? Hallucinogen? I'm assuming it's random, right? And we're not like... It's not meant to be that they are just having a bunch of hallucinogenics down here. Okay. Oh shit, this is a big fucking area.
This must be the place.
What the fuck is this?
Partially. Shall we see if anyone is home?
Oh my god, what? Jeez, there was a big reveal noise and everything. Holy shit, what are these? Like tank? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, those are like hauler cargo units from before. Jeez, I love the little vista though. I bet we could make that jump, but you know what? We're gonna take the normal route. Oh shit, I just accidentally popped some drug. Oh god, what did I pop? Oh fuck, I popped Hippolyta. Okay, it's fine. I got too excited looking at the gorgeous view ahead. Okay, up here. You know what? We're actually going upwards, which is not what I really expected to be doing here. Granted, I didn't really expect the gigantic underground super bunker either. Oh shit. Wow, we can scan it from all the way here? Okay. I'm guessing there's just not gonna be bad dudes here, right? Okay. You know what? We're going to stay the path, because I would imagine on our way, once we go in there and we talk to Percival, they will want us to go down here and pick some, like, fucking mushroom or whatever. Like, you know. Oh, I would love to analyze your Terramorph tissue sample. But you see, first I need you to travel down into the forgotten depths of this place and retrieve the Schlumulite mushroom. I need it in order to run proper tests. Oh, of course, Percival. I'll go down there. Oh no, there's Terramorphs down here. Okay. Oh, let's not go that way. Well, shit, no, I don't know. They both look like the route to go. They link together, I think. Maybe? Okay. Oh. Well, let's head back over to this. Anything? Nope. Look at that shit. There is something afoot. They're making these way too ever-present. You know? It's a sign. Look at all the wire. Hey, Percival, let me do a hard save here so I can get a picture of you.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Dr. Walker? I've got a tissue sample I need analyzed. Full workup. I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sannon. You know how long it took for me to find you? Take this damn sample. I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sannon.
Adrian sent you. Did she look okay?
I like his helmet. She's alive, but was injured trying to collect this delivery I've got for you. If you consider getting gored by a terramorph and living as okay, then yeah. Let's spill the beans.
A terramorph? She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way?
Okay, I just realized something. Is terrormorph a colloquialism and they're technically called terramorphs? Like terra, like planet side, planet base, planetary, related to a planet, right? Is that what they're actually called and people just colloquially call them terrormorphs? I'm just now beginning to clue into maybe the fact that these are being spelled differently at different times depending on who is speaking. Terramorph cells from a world too young to have one. Tau Gourmet's own free-range, 100% fed Terramorph cells. Cells from a world too young to have one.
Hadrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Okay. Oh. Whoa, Red Devil's HQ. What the fuck? Ugh. Holy shit, it looks spooky. Ooh, a rivet. Okay. Ammo, hard times. God, hopefully I remember to read Frankenstein this time. Look at them. They are spooky looking. Third detachment.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects.
It's too late for that.
Here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
Wow. You usually have the mood fog down here?
Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample's not fake. I collected it from the Terramorph itself. If something's wrong with it, talk to Hadrian. I'm just the messenger. So Hadrian wasn't mistaken? That sample's a concern. It's a concern?
She was disconcertingly correct. Trying little habit of Hadrian's. Which is why, if you wanted to have your film crew jump out and yell surprise, I wouldn't be saddened in the least.
Well, if something's wrong with it, talk to Hadrian. I'm just a messenger.
No, that's the problem. This looks about as genuine as they come. This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Hadrian mentioned it. Sounds like quite the tragedy. Doesn't ring a bell. If I say doesn't ring a bell, will he tell me? I want to hear more about it if he'll say it. So I'm going to say I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It doesn't ring a bell.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
Andresia, that's some real spooky lighting
So
you got there.
love this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle. Get your boots on. We're going to stop any more attacks before they start. We're leaving. Try not to slow me down. But you said that the Londinian attack was massive, right? Why is one odd terramorph so scary? Why is one so scary?
Because until now, the terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
I love that they've already established Londinian as this weird fucked up place. Right? Like, we're obviously gonna go there, right? Right? Like, we're definitely... The final mission or whatever is gonna be on Londinian. They're gonna be like, oh, we got some bad news for you, recruit. We're gonna have to head out to Londinian to uncover this. We're gonna have to go into the belly of the beast to get some answers. Okay. Well, orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask.
Hold up, you're not supposed to use it. Wait, I used the lift. Oh, that one right there. Okay. I thought you meant it was like a safety hazard. It was like, shit, that's how I got down here. Okay. What all you got down here, by the way? Okay, you got anything cool down here? Fucking surgical tray. I always forget what these things had on them in Fallout 4, if it was aluminum or like steel or whatever, but I remember every time I found one, they had, somehow, it worked out, they always had the one thing that I didn't want at that time. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Can I pop this? No. Huh. Are these lockers? No. Look at this big-ass place. God, we're gonna join the Red Devils, aren't we? We're gonna become one, like, secretly. That's some weird shit rustling around. Or is that you all? What's this, like, static noise? Oh. It sounds like a torrential downpour. What are these? Oh, I thought these were like soccer balls or something. Okay. Jeez. Oh. Old Earth pistol. Should we take it? Yeah, value to weight ratio is great on them. Okay. Wow. Huh. This place is enormous. For there just being one dude in here? Bunch of vials. Look, there's a magazine here. Jeez, it's difficult as shit to get up here. Vanguard Space Combat Tactics. Ship energy weapons permanently deal 5% more damage. I'll take it. Could you imagine one where I don't take it? I'm like, oh, it deals ballistic damage? I'll pass. I'll leave it on the ground. Okay. Kitchen area. Orange. Jesus. Look at all this blood here. Gosh, are you just really bad at cooking? You're just like cutting yourself a whole shitload? You're like a level 1 cooking character in The Sims. Got some free money. Digipix as well. Okay. Whole bunch of food spilling out all over town. Alright. Well. Over here. Got some bottles. Anything in there? Nah. Okay. I mean, we could pick up the fruit and veg. Let's see if we can cook something in this. Right? Why not? Can I make anything here? I can make a sandwich. I can make booze. Let's make a whole bunch of sandwiches.
Something for personal use or for sale?
I don't know. I just wanted to... I don't know, Andreja. Do you want a sandwich? I'm sorry. It was just my sandwich reflex kicking in. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is this? Whoa. Huh. Are we gonna get this, like, up and running again, or what, I wonder? Nah, no way. Oh, what the fuck? What's in there? Some nasty gooba-goo-boo. Okay. Money, sealant, I'll take it. Anything over here? Medical sample tray. Big ass cargo lift. Okay. I'm assuming we found the one item worth getting already. A skill book or whatever. Simpler times. Alright. Sure. Head on up here. There's the elevator. Well, let's not take the elevator, because I did skip over that other area in the hopes that we would come back to it, and it seems like we just aren't.
Is not that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep this place open.
Yeah, that's a fantastic point. Okay. Got some drugs up here. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's go back out here. I would like to look at the other sections, since we may not be coming back. That said, we may, right? We may come back and get them set up here. Especially since there's a quick access point, you know? We may get this whole place up and running. Okay, okay. Let's see. Where's the other route? The other access point? Yeah, here we are. Anything up top? Oh shit, there is. Miner jumpsuit. Panacea. Okay. That is how you pronounce that, right? Panacea? I haven't been just saying it incorrectly this whole damn time, huh? Surely someone would have written in by now. Okay. This isn't me, like, pulling a fast one or whatever, where I'm just intentionally trying to say something incorrectly to get, egg on engagement or whatever. Okay. Let's check down here. Look at this. Is this place gonna get fucking attacked by terramorphs? Do you think there's someone behind it? Or is it just happening? Is it like us against, you know, a hellish sort of science that mankind has wrought upon itself? Or is there actually going to be some force of evil here? You know? Aside from our own, I don't know, folly. Which I kind of like the idea of it being our own folly, right? Especially if it ends up being that all the people in like the Sixth Circle, a lot of the Red Devils, right? They, I don't know, you know, let's keep in theme with it. Red Devils, they try to repent for like the crimes against nature and humanity that they had committed during the wartime and all of that, right? They were responsible for like creating this hellish creature, and they're like some of the only people in the settled systems who are potentially equipped to even begin to like uncover how to stop it, right? A sort of redemption story, if you will. Look at this. Look at this spooky dooky shit down here. There's so much aqueous hematite, I'm not even sure if I want to dig it all up now. Like, I know the rarity on it is it's like as high as you'll ever see. But its prevalence down here makes me want to not take it. Oh, shit. Is this ghost? Oh, no, okay. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Can I fast travel from... No, I'm fucked. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I deserve it. Oh, gosh. Let me up there. Okay. God, this part of the soundtrack here really is reminiscent of the character creation menu for Mass Effect 1. You know, it's that same sort of 80s, 70s sci-fi synth. Forget the name of the planet that track is named after. Okay. So have we looked at them all? Have we looked at everything? I don't think we have. What happened to that round area? Or did we already go by it and look in it? I'm not sure. Yeah, wasn't it back here? Or am I tripping? I think I might be tripping. No, it is down here. Okay, I'm quick saving in case this, like, instantly kills me. Because I go out of bounds or something. Huh. There's just aqueous hematite down here, and that's it. Weird. Well, thank goodness there's only 0.38 gravity here. Very easy to get back up. Okay, let's take the regular elevator, that way we can see if anything fun happens by way of taking the elevator. Sorry, we're just being, like, ultra thorough, you know? I can't help it. There we go. Let's see if we can make the jump. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. It's easy as hell. Fantastic. Oh god. Ooh. Alright, let's head on back in here. Yeah, doesn't this totally seem like the setup for a future quest or whatever? Like, oh no, we're under attack. You need to run around and set up some turrets or whatever the fuck. Flip some power breakers, something like that, while under attack by, like, fucked up terramorphs and whoever else may be behind it all. There we go. Oh, what if it is? What if Andresia's fucking right? What if it is the UC doing it without involving the Red Devils or whatever, right? Huh. Oh, fucking, what if that's part of the Red Devils' own redemption, is them having to, like, go against the UC in this way, right? What if it's, like, some huge cover-up or whatever the fuck? Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, let's fast travel back to the frontier. There we go. Sorry, Percival, you can fast travel, right? Exit the ship. Good. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we should start getting points in gastronomy. That way, at the very least, we can start creating the tranquility on the regular. That way we can get bonus XP and just continually keep popping it. The same way that we were scarfing down salmon in Skyrim, right? Because in the long run, 5, even 3 or 2% XP bonus, that's going to be massive, right? Okay. There we are.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to
Yeah. Let's head down here. Good. I almost wonder if it's quicker to use this or just jump. Nah, I think this is quicker.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Oh.
Lou said we could use the back.
Yeah, she didn't want to talk in front of UC security, huh? Oh, fuck yes! Oh, look at this. Creepy mood lighting. Andresia, you want to get in on this? No? Percival, what do you have to say? I don't have to talk to you, so I'm going to talk to you first.
Back room. This way.
Okay.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes 2 of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage. It was no walk in the park. Too much trouble is exactly how I'd describe the experience I just had. It was no walk in the park.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinium.
Londinium. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Va'ruun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Dude, they're gonna try and silence us, huh? They're gonna try and get us to shut up and take us out. Oh, God, I hope that's what happens. If all you need is someone to charm some higher-ups, I'm your guy. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation. The cabinet. What's that? What's the Armistice Archives? We know exactly what that is. And what's it have to do with the Freestar Collective and House of Va'ruun? The cabinet? What's that?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
What's the Armistice Archives?
Well, when the Colony War came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Va'ruun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I'll take that explanation now.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Right.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
Yeah, I have a user
After
interface.
some early fits and starts
It
at
told
other
me everything.
facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
I actually know who you are, and your past, well, it's none of my concern. Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives. Was wondering if you were ever going to share that nugget with me. Then, what does that make you two now? Is the UC going to throw me in prison for helping you? What does that make you two now?
No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens with a very particular area of expertise. Our damage has been done for a long time.
Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's go talk to this cabinet. Not thrilled about you keeping information from me, but I guess I can help you. I'm gonna need some time to think about this. Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to help us? And why should I trust you with his data? How do I know it's not dangerous? Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to help us?
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Va'ruun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through.
Alright, we just gotta break in
But
then.
I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
Breaking and entering. And why should I trust you with this data? How do I know it's not dangerous? I mean, it
Because
is
the
dangerous.
Terramorph project was doomed from the start. Terramorphs are too mean, too smart, too hungry to be used in combat. Trust us, we tried. The data that's in the archives, it's historical write-ups, anatomical notation, food chain analyses. I doubt they would have even classified it if it didn't have a Xeno Warfare logo on it. You have my word. It's not a threat.
Okay, then let's go talk to this cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Hello.
Ooh, wow, almost 10k for that. Is our XP, or our, not our XP, well maybe that too, but our money earned, is that scaling with our level 2? Alright. Anything else to say, Lou?
It's true they're talking about getting the deep mine up and running again. I'm gonna need to place a bigger beer order.
Can you tell me about the Red Devils?
Becoming a devil? It was a point of pride on Mars for a lot of years. Parents on New Atlantis, they'd want their kids to become a Class 1 bureaucrat or something. Here, we got bedtime stories about the demons from the mines. Martian fiends, honed finer than any knife edge, tougher than any blast shield. When the UC needed results, they sent us. So, when the Devils were disbanded, when all that went away, you can understand how hard it was.
I think we heard
for
this,
folks
right?
here.
Why is this place called the Sixth Circle?
It's from the Inferno, Dante. Sixth Circle of Hell was where all the fallen angels set up shop when heaven tossed them out. Upon the gates I spied more than 1,000, who of old from heaven were hurled. That's all right. None of these drunks got it either. But second home to the devils seemed about as good a moniker as I was going to find for my bar.
I mean, it also works in the sense of, you know, and this seems like a theme that's going to continue throughout this quest arc already. Their own degree of self-loathing, right? For like, and sort of remorse and regret over the shit that they did while in the UC, you know? Okay. Good talk. Do you have anything else to say?
Folks would have stuck their necks out for a stranger like that.
Hey.
You should give that recipe a whirl. Percival's research tends to be pretty sound, and probably less than a 10% chance you go blind.
Okay. Let's get on.
Careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
There we go. I guess we'll head just straight on over. Right? Why not? There we are. Up here. Nope, no fast travel. Well, I guess we can, technically, right? Oh, shit. Oops. Let's see here. Missions, and then set course, because we are just going to New Atlantis, so why not, right? There we are. Look at this. It's showing this again. This has got to be related to what's up, you know? No one knows how terramorphs have spread throughout the settled systems, but they travel. But where they travel, death follows.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
Alright, let's head on up here. Oh, look. We're right here in New Atlantis at one of the worst times of day. When the lighting is worst.
Over here.
Oh, hey, Hadrian.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
What?
My relationship with the UC.
Oh,
It's
right.
more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
What?
of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time Fleet
What?
Admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Vae Victis.
What?
Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected
You're a fucking
tacticians.
solid snake, Hadrian!
Secure the leadership of the UC military.
You're a
for
fucking
generations
solid
to come.
snake! I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet. Okay, Hadrian. I just have to ask one thing, though. Listen. I've got a weird experience with this world. Is cloning normal? Dude, I'm familiar with the concept of cloning, but is that normal? Is that a normal thing that happens in the settled systems? Look, I have a weird situation going where, although I'm like an old guy and I've supposedly been around the block a few times, you know, I've had my old job, my mining job, I don't know whether or not cloning is regular standard practice. You said clone,
Nerves kicking
and
in.
that freaked me out, but maybe cloning is normal. Is cloning weird, or is that normal? I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing the legacy. This Vae Victis must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him. You're a clone of a man? How's that work? Good lord, we have like no imagination, dude. No ability to comprehend anything. Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones? What? What if I'm a clone? What if I could be cloned? You're a clone of a man? How's that work? This is so ridiculous, but we may as well say it. How's that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
God, that sounds so fucking sick. I mean, I know you sound really, like, fucked up and, like, almost sad about it, like it's hanging over your head, but that sounds fucking cool as shit. Alright, are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last.
Have you
A few
killed
of
the
my
other
siblings,
ones
they
for
passed
their
when we were
power?
young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back.
What? They
Not a
cloned
day
him for
goes by where I don't
war?
think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
What the fuck? Oh my god, we're on some fucking Clone Wars shit too! Okay. Huh. Let's see if we can hear more about Vae Victis. This Vae Victis must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
God, I want to know more.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Jesus, you were such a fucking solid snake-ass motherfucker. Alright. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were the paragons of virtue. So you're using me to distract them. Great. Wow, I thought my family was messed up. What did your father do to merit being executed? Let's say that.
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Oh,
A battle
fuck.
that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak. condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
My God, yeah. Huh. So it was when the Freestar decided the civilian ships, that's what we heard about when they used the civilian ships as a body shield or whatever. He fucking just opened up on him? Oh my God. Okay. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
Holding a grudge against where a person comes from, that is both ignorant and cruel.
Just the way things are sometimes.
Damn.
You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast.
Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
Oh.
No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Right. Yeah, you told me some wild shit. Yeah, so I've been touching alien stuff. I saw weird visions and heard music, and I have alien power, and then sometimes aliens are there and try to kill me. I'm trying to find more of them, by the way, just since, we're sharing back and forth. Don't have any questions, no. Actually, I need to go take care of a few things. So, honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data? Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet? Are you willing to tell me any more about your father? Your eyes. They're red. Is that a result of the cloning process? Wow, all stuff that I want to know more about.
You doing okay?
Well, except for really this. I mean, this seems like, of course. All right, so honestly, what are the risks of us accessing the data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous. Which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
I mean, what if they're also trying to move these, like, what if the UC is trying to move these Terramorphs around as well? Right? As a way of performing area denial on the other factions, or in this case, particularly the FC. Right? If you learn of, like, oh, the FC is going to expand to this one planet or whatever in order to secure a bunch of resources that could potentially be used to massively bolster their, like, military industrial situation, or just be more economically a rival to the UC, right? To get a leg up. You could just be like, oh, weird, there's Terramorphs on this planet somehow. What? Right? You could just have them out there. Set them back. Are you willing to tell me any more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of Guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too.
But Vaevictus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Fuck, that's so good. Oh my god, you're so fucking interesting. Alright, your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place.
Right.
It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Oh my god. God, I hope you become a fucking follower. Alright. No, I don't have any questions. No.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
Oh,
Here
shit.
we go.
Could we talk?
Oh shit, I'm sorry, Andreja. Okay. I mean, I guess we can wait on the other side of this door and speak with Andreja and shit, right? Everything through the elevator will wait. We don't need to check in or anything? You don't need to say hello to Tuala? No? Fuck him? Okay, you just gonna phase? Yeah, okay.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Andreja.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. We spoke of the difference between having a purpose and having goals. I believed myself right in the moment and dismissed what you were saying. But thinking more, perhaps I have been arrogant to assume I am right. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
You're the only one who can answer that. It doesn't matter. There's no way to change the past. If it got you here, then it was right. It's okay to have doubts. Just don't let them paralyze you. We should have this discussion some other time. I mean, I'm down for number 2 or 4. Because ultimately, yeah, it doesn't really matter. There's no sense in worrying over the past. It's okay to have doubts. Just don't let them paralyze you.
Doubts have never been something I would consider. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet...
Whatever you've done, I won't hold it against you. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. We've all done things we regret. Our past should never define us. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to.
Thank you. I appreciate the reassurance, but I would like to try. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
Everyone's had their share of hardships. It's clearly taken a toll on you. Hard to believe your family would put you through that. Huh. I mean, I don't want to make too many assumptions about your family, right? And I don't want to be like, well, everyone's had hardships, right? And sort of lessen your own pain. So it's clearly taken a toll on you.
It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when Circumstances meant I might never see them again. With no warning.
Going it alone has always worked for me. We're social creatures. Life is better when we're surrounded by others. I never paid much attention to who else is around. We have to commit to something here. Huh. Life is better when we're surrounded by others, so long as, put an asterisk at there, as long as it's agreeable people we enjoy being around, people who are, there is a requirement that they be some degree of kind,
Until now, I have disagreed.
Oh, whoop. Game just tabbed out real quick. Oh, shit.
Strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
I'm here for you if you need me. Don't let this get in the way of our mission. Everybody has baggage. It's how you deal with it that matters. Keeping things bottled up isn't a good idea. Everybody has baggage. It's how you deal with it that matters.
Huh. I suppose this is true. Thank you for listening to me. These are not easy conversations for me.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Andrasia is... I feel like... I don't know exactly how, and I'm certainly like the wrong person to even analyze it on a clinical level, but she's very clearly written as a character who is in some way neurodivergent, right? Gotta be, All right.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Well, I suppose when next we come back, we will head on up here, or down here, wherever. We're gonna meet up with Hadrian again, and probably get denied by these assholes, right? It's probably not going to go well, and I'm going to have to break in there, right? God, I hope I get to break in there. I hope I get to break and enter. Come on. Until next time, please take care of each other.